about fatherhood.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's right. That's right. We've also got some great dad stories from Nate Bargatze and Johnny Knoxville.
Oh, man.
Let's see what these voicemails are talking about.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it. Give me a little fictional fathers. Give me some of those.
All right.
Hi, this is Lacey from Missouri. And I was just wondering, since Father's Day is coming up, Jason, what fictional father would you say most closely resembles your parenting style? And
This is good.
I think that's it, actually.
That's a good question. Shout out to all the ladies out there in Missouri, the good old state of Missouri, the show me state of Missouri. Dude, this is a question for Jason. Jason, what do you got for me? What fictional father resembles Jason Kelce's way of fathering the most?
Who do I want to be? I want to be Al Bundy, but I'm too I'm not. I'm not courageous enough. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I don't have. I give a fuck too much. I want to be Al Bundy, but I just can't.
So good.
Trying to think of what other
Christmas vacation. Clark Griswold.
I mean, Clark is a great one. That is a very good. And I fuck shit up and try to like do special things and just don't execute on them well. So it's not a bad one. I don't have as dysfunctional of an uncle as Clark does in that movie.
Shitter's full.
Trying to think of who are some other great fictional dads.
I was thinking some of your favorite shows growing up. Peter Griffin.
I'll tell you what, the guy that I want to be like is Bandit from Bluey. That's who I want to be like. Bandit from Bluey is like one of the all-time.
That show, I obviously no kids over here. Whenever I watch that show with the girls, it is easy TV, man. You can kind of just have that thing on. It's kind of a pleasant little ride to take you on.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Ooh, Fred Flintstone, but like the real version. Not the cartoon version.
Fred Flintstone's great.
You remember who played Fred? I always thought this dude looked like Dad.
You're talking about Goodman.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
John Goodman.
John Goodman. God damn, what the fuck is wrong? My brain is not working right now.
Yeah. White's got a little bit of Bam Bam in her.
John Goodman, another iconic dad role in Roseanne, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Roseanne's really the star. That really does fit. I mean, we're all just, it's Kylie's world and I'm just the John Goodman.
the old plus one, man. Get you every time.
Who else is there? There's Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince. Classic, man.
I'm not as put together as Uncle Phil was.
Uncle Phil he was like a judge, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
I'm not litigious enough to fucking be an Uncle Phil.
Yeah. Your personality is always showing. It was a special moment when you got to see Uncle Phil's personality come out of it. Nice. I think you fucking crushed it.
Yeah. I think we got one. Which one was your favorite of the ones we threw out there?
The Roseanne actually fucking cracks. I'm not gonna lie. It's
good.
Just the look and the like demeanor, and I think anything where we can relate John Goodman to you. Because I do see a lot of dad in you whenever I see you around the girls. It's fun.
Yeah. Well, hopefully not too much.
Just the perfect amount.
Just the good amount, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's get to another one.
Hey, Jason. Hey, Travis. This is Bree from KC. I've been watching since
Shout out to Bree.
Created a bowl on this episode 1. And my dumb question is, what's something your dad told you when you were younger that you were like, nah, I'm not playing that. I'm not doing that. And now that you're a dad, specifically Jason, what are you like? Nope, I believe my dad now. That's it. That's the advice. Anyways, my dad has 2 girls. And so I just love to know, what advice did you take from your parents? And, yeah, happy Father's Day to one of you. And Travis, maybe you someday. Okay. Shout out to New Heights.
Thank you very much for the call. I kind of don't understand what she's asking.
Like, what's one thing that like dad said, like when you were a kid, you were like, I don't know if that checks out. Like that doesn't fucking make sense.
It's tough. I'm trying to remember like things that dad told me that I like was like, nah, like I don't know. Growing up, I thought dad knew everything.
Cats are poisonous.
Well,
you know
Dad
what I mean?
never
like
said
shit
that.
like that.
Dad
no,
never
he
did
didn't. Dad, he did it. That's your style.
That's my style.
That's your style of parenting.
Yeah, that's my style. I do find myself aligning more with Dad on things. The older I get, I'm like, all right, Dad was actually like,
he's kind of spot on with this one.
Yeah, I don't want to get into
go right
too
back
much
into
of that.
Go back into the.
I will say, as a dad, it is so frustrating when kids won't eat food. And like you want to give them healthy food, you want to try and get, and it is very difficult to get kids to eat healthy food, to get them to eat, period, when it's just not garbage. That's a major task. I'm trying to, nothing is like immediately coming to the top of my head. Maybe do a different one.
Yeah, let's do a different one.
Hi, Jason and Travis. This is Joseph Carone calling from Bartow, Florida.
Okay, Bartow.
My question for you is, if you could do anything with your dad on Father's Day, what would you do and why would you do it?
Ooh.
For example, my favorite thing is to go play golf with my dad on Father's Day. And I got to play the course he played as a kid on the original 18 holes.
Nice.
That's awesome. It's tough because, I mean, doing some physical activity would be great with Dad, but he just isn't in a place to be able to do physical activity.
Well, in terms of sport, you know what I mean? In terms of like moving or being athletic, I think so. I think Dad's, he's done a great job of getting his weight down. So those new knees can actually work for him.
He has.
But I would say the thing is I've done so many like cool fucking things with Dad, you know, it's like.
I like what Joe said in the call, which is like go and do something that was like meaningful from like childhood. I've never really thought of doing that with Dad, but I like that idea. Like going back to like Forest Hills and having Dad throw a ball and hit it with a baseball bat would be pretty fucking awesome for Father's Day.
No, just have him go in the backyard, throw the plastic
handball.
Golf balls. Handball, yeah.
We used to play with those like squishy things in the backyard, and you would hit it with your hand. And if it hit the house, it was a home run. Or a certain part of the house, it was a home run. If it made a certain other distance, it was like a double. And then outside of that, it was basically dodgeball running around. Yeah. That was a fun game. I don't even remember the rules, but that'd be a fun game to reinstitute for
we made up our own rules of that one. One of the coolest things I ever did with Dad was obviously I think he took you to a World Series game. So he got tickets to be able to take me to the All-Star game. No.
It was the other way. I didn't go to the World Series. You went to the World Series.
You know what it was? It was you went to the All-Star game. I went to the All-Star. I went to Home Run Derby.
You went to the Home Run Derby. I don't think I went to any of it, but yes.
I ended up taking him to the All-Star game in Cleveland not too long ago. And it was kind of fun paying that back to the big guy.
I mean, All-Star game is in Philadelphia this year.
Ooh.
Wouldn't be the same as Jacobs Field. But there is something about going to like just a baseball game with your dad.
And it's electric, man, especially a guy that loves the game and, you know, somebody that, you know, was close to the game growing up and kind of introduced us to that.
Tailgate with Pop and his wing sauce that he used to make some chicken wings.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I like all these ideas of doing stuff that was like back from childhood, reinvigorating it. What's the toughest part about being a girl dad in the movie and in real life?
You know, I don't know. You're a little girl. I'd imagine it's like, you know, I don't have a boy, so I don't know for sure, but I think seeing your little girl get older is probably hard. I would imagine with a boy, not that, you know, you're kind of like setting them up and you're setting your boy to become older in a way. And your little girl, you kind of want to just like hold back and, you know, and you're like, just hang out with me and like, you know, and just all that. So I think that's the hardest part is probably letting go and, you know, which I mean, she's 13. So, you know, legally she still has to live here. So we're good right now, but it's, you know, I think that will be the hardest part. I mean, cause you know, as you know, the girls just they know how to work their dads and you just get, they can give you some looks where you're like, I'll give you whatever you want. They just can.
1,000%.
Yeah.
No, you're on it, brother. So it was just Travis and I growing up. We didn't have any other sisters, and knew I was having my first daughter, Wyatt. And I was like, I'm just going to raise her the same I would as like a boy. And like, I'm not going to she'd be tough and all these things. And like the moment she comes out, it's like, oh, this is way different. And then like they start looking at you certain ways, and then they can start talking, and like they learn early that they can manipulate dad for anything. So that's hardwired. I feel like
no doubt me in every time I'm around him too.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah. They can really get everybody.
Do you enjoy pranking your kids like your dad did for you?
Oh, my dad would. I'd be sleeping and I'd get a glass full of water on my face in the morning. And he just wanted me up so he could start telling jokes. He would throw it on my face and then go, blah, blah, blah. I remember in high school, I would be sleeping on the couch, like junior, senior year. And he went and got a hot dog and put it in the microwave for about 20 seconds, 25 seconds. And then as I was sleeping, he drug it through my lips and then acted like he was zipping up his pants. But the answer is no. I don't prank my kids because I have a problem with it. Kind of gets away from me. If I start pranking someone, and suddenly I can't stop. And I've done that to a friend of mine who wasn't in Jackass, and I really got over my skis, and it hurt his feelings. I'm like, oh, okay, I can't go after people like I go after everyone on Jackass. And that was like a big moment for me, that I can't be a monster all the time.
We did see this billboard you put up for your daughter, though.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Madison. She's a realtor in Austin. And the clap you want. Kathy Guthrie. That was too good of an idea not to happen. Our friend Kathy Guthrie said something about the clap you want. And like, well, that should be a billboard. And then next thing you know,
your slogan?
The first billboard company in Austin said, we're not going to put that up. That is naughty. We're not going. Then I called another company and they're like, yeah, we'll put it up. Like, put it up next month.
Give you a discounted price.
Yeah. Well, they didn't do that, Travis, but but it was worth it. Yeah, but my daughter was so happy about it.
That was fucking classic.
I didn't even know what clap was like in middle school, I didn't realize it was a social disease until high school. By then, it's on the back of my Letterman's jacket, All
right, last question. You guys have said you are very competitive with each other. You have a tally card, wins in a book. Who is up right now?
I mean, it's been on pause since the twins came around. I mean, back pre-kids, it was, card games at night, you're bored, board games. Now we're not competing over who's changed the most diapers on the day. Because we know who that is. It's not a competition. Like, we know who is that is.
Yeah, there's some things that don't need to be said, even though Julie's a phenomenal diaper changer. But the book is no longer in the rotation, but it's definitely a different season of life, but it's an amazing season of life.
Yeah.
I lied. That isn't the last question. I had to ask one more. What's harder, being a professional athlete or having twins? Twin infants. Like, that has got to be the most crazy thing imaginable.
Yeah, I'm going to go with twins. Like, absolutely. Like, when he goes to go train and work out, I'm like, I feel like that's a vacation now. Like, I'm like how lucky that you get to go and, work out. But no, it's insane. Like, sometimes the first year, first of all, we had them during football season, which was so hard. And I was in hibernation for a year. I was like literally when they turned 1 year old, I was like, wait, what does the sun look like? Like, I'm so tired. Yeah. So I would go twins.
Yeah, seeing twins on the ultrasound for the first time was I
I don't know if we talked for the rest of the day, just how shocked we were, but it's insane. Like sometimes you look at them, they have completely different personalities. They look different. And it's just a fun season. I mean, obviously twins, and we have a kid that's 2 years older than the twins. So it's not like it's just the twins in and of itself. So yeah, it's been a blessing for sure.
We're going to get to our next section. We got to ask, all right, is it true Zach is the reason Jason showed up to training camp with blonde hair? I can answer that. Yes, it is true.
What was the bet again? Are we allowed to talk about it?
Oh, we're allowed to talk about it.
I'm trying to remember right now.
I remember. It was,
what was it?
It was the off season where it was like looking. I was getting traded well before training camp.
That's what it was. Yes.
And I essentially hadn't been there all off season. I had ankle surgery, so I was missing OTAs anyway. And I showed up for training camp with blonde hair. I don't regret much about my time in Philly or this career, but the one thing I do regret is kind of that phase is showing up to training camp with blonde hair.
I liked it.
That's really all that matters, honestly.
It definitely looks smooth. It definitely looks smooth. It definitely looks smooth. I was fucking with it.
But it was like so obvious, unfortunately, that my time was probably coming to an end, that Jason was like, bro, when are you getting traded? You're going to get traded any day now. If you're still on the team week one, then I'll dye my hair. I had nothing to lose in this situation. I don't think I had anything like, oh, if I'm on the team, it was just seeing him every day.
I just wanted Zach to have something to look forward to if he was still on the team. Like at least Jason dyed his hair in a match.
Exactly. And I will say, Jason, aka Guy Fieri, after that looks phenomenal for that.
The Guy Fieri Street Fighter combo.
And now
look at this guy.
That has to be
fuck our intern Brandon just found the worst possible photo of me imaginable.
It looks like you're enjoying the haircut. I don't know. You look like you're enjoying it.
It looks like he hates his life right there.
That had to be the third day of pads. That had to be the morning of the third day of pads.
Week 6 padded practice after you just lose on Monday night.
Yeah, I don't think Kylie liked your hair as much as I like Zach's hair. But
well, now since we talked about Philadelphia, Zach, now that you've gone, other places, Arizona, obviously Washington last year, like, do you have a favorite stop? Is it Philadelphia? Please tell me it's Philadelphia. Make sure you say Philadelphia.
I mean, when you spend 9 years somewhere, you're going to always have a natural affinity for the place. And the time we were there, got drafted at 22, spent the first 9 years of my career there essentially. And yeah, I mean, when you're there for so long, you're always going to have this special spot in your heart. Unfortunately, unlike you two, I wasn't able to play my whole career there. But it's been a blessing to play for Arizona and Washington the past couple years. But yeah, Philly will always be special. When you talk about the fight song, even when you're on the other sideline, when I was in Washington the past few years, it's still like subtly in the back of my mind, singing it as I'm over there watching it. So yeah, it will always have a special place in our heart for sure.
Zach, you have the most receptions of any Philadelphia Eagle ever to play. You have multiple fourth down conversions that led to the first Super Bowl ever in Eagles history. My only claim to fame is that I had a lot of stars. They were just like, hey, he's out there. He's out there again.
He keeps doing it. He's doing the thing again.
Right? You're forever an Eagle. Like, dude, it was, anyways, it was such a fun time having you in Philadelphia. I know you're still doing your thing, so we can't reminisce too much. You're still going to be someplace this year. Anyways, just wanted to go down memory lane there for a second. What's your favorite memory from being a Philadelphia Eagle?
Oof.
Besides the Super Bowl.
I mean, the parade was obviously special. I think the thing I look back on fondest is like our core group of guys that we had together for a long period of time with you, Lane, BG, Fletch, myself. Like, it wasn't easy all the time for any of us. Like, there were times where like we would get killed in the media or whatever it was. And it's like, I always knew you four always had my back regardless of what we were going through. And I hope you guys felt the same about me.
Yep.
And it is a little emotional talking about it. I don't know why. But just like going through that, I would say just being around the guys, no one's going to remember about how many yards or catches or starts we had. But I do remember the day to day grinding in the stories of you kicking over trash cans because you didn't like the way a coach was treating someone else, or Lane hiding your helmet, or those are the things I remember about the day to day. I don't remember in week 11 how many catches or yards or if we won or not. But I do remember like those sorts of things the most.
Those are my favorite stories to hear because that was Jason all day and every day growing up as a kid, and some of the teams we got to play on, I get to cherish some of those memories too. But a good Jason blow up always does the team well somehow. It's just like, all right, he's getting fired up. Let's fucking get this thing going, baby.
I still owe the Cleveland Heights hockey program a foosball table.
That wasn't anybody's fault but yours.
Yeah, I know. That's right. Yeah.
If we really want to go down memory lane, that story of kicking over a trash can is like level 1 out of 100 stories I have. That is the lowest on the totem pole. But we're not going to do that.
Shareable.
This is a family-friendly program.
You'll save it for a roast.
Yeah.
If there's ever a day to roast Jason, just bring him along.
That's right. Oh man, a lot of material for my teammates. No doubt.